Hey guys, and welcome to the noob account. The noob account hasn't done a money making video in a little while, so I thought now is the best time. I've got some lower level money making methods which I think are definitely different and do make quite a little bit as well. So I thought I'd show you on this account because they're very low skilled and this account can do that. So we're going to go over 3 methods this episode. So the first one is actually going to be Oklogs, turning them into planks. Now, for whatever reason, oak plants have really spiked in price lately. Obviously, the demand from forts will be linked to it and the oak frames. However, they are very decent profit and by far the best log to turn into a plank. This isn't included the new ones. Obviously, the new ones can be better to turn into planks, but it takes a little while for the price to change and to settle at a certain point. But at the minute, an oak log is 1.4k. With the workshop at the Fort for Infantry, you can have a sawmill right here and do them yourself. It will be a little bit AFK and it won't be as quick as the sawmill is with Bill. If you wanted to, Big Bill can probably transfer these into planks. It will cost a little bit, but it's giving you a chance to do them a lot quicker. Now, what you can do as well, if you wanted to convert these oaks into frames, you could follow up with that. But if you wanted to do it for pure profit, just making planks, that is also a very good option as well. So we will finish that invo and we will make a total of 1400 for a log, and we're making just under 2.4k per plank. So just under a k profit, which is not too bad. And obviously once we do it full invo, that is 28k we're making per invo. We'll be able to do a decent amount per hour, and I think the wiki says roughly it's under 6.2 mil per hour profit, which isn't too bad at all for a requirement which has basically nothing. You don't need any requirements to make planks. And it's very sort of easy and chill, and now you can do it yourself. You're saving the GP from actually transferring them into planks yourself. Because the sawmill has now changed though, you will need 10 construction to do this now, but 10 construction isn't too bad. You could do a quest, you could do something very routine to get that. Now what you can do as well, you can also get Bill to do the planks if you wanted to, but that is going to take 250 GP. But you will get a full invo, you will lose 7k per invo. So it depends what you want to do. Obviously it's quicker doing it with Bill, you just have a bit of dialogue to go through. But you could do it yourself as well. It depends what you really want to do, what's going to be quicker and what's going to make more profit. That is for you to work out. Me personally, you will make more planks per hour with Bill, which is probably where you're going to make more profit. So if we do just under 40k for profit, go with Bill again. And again, after doing this a couple of times, you'll work out which one is best. 59k. So 59k is roughly where we are at for an invo with Bill. And I'm just going to go and take that out again. So using Bill, you are going to get a profit of 20k per invo, which I think with how quick you can do with Bill, that is probably the best way to do it. If you are short on GP and you need a bit of AFK time, definitely you can use a sawmill yourself. And like I said before, if you wanted to convert them from planks into frames, that is also a way to get some GP as well. However, we do have some new planks released into the game, so check their margins as well and see if they're decent GP. And if they are, make sure to do them instead. At the minute, the plank world is very volatile and it's changing all the time. Just test the margins, see what works best and go with that. So that was method number 1. Again, like I said, only 10 construction needed to do those oak planks by itself. It won't take you too long to get level 10 construction anyway, but if you are, do Bill. Bill can do it itself. Now, to access Bill and to obviously to access the fort, you are going to need the quests done. The first one is the foundation quest, and once you've done that, you have access to build on all your stuff. So for a certain tier of workshop now, there will be certain requirements. New foundation is a quest, do that and you'll have access to Bill. If you didn't have access to Bill, you can also have a portable sawmill, where it works the same, but I believe you have to pay for the money as well. So method number 2 is actually getting granite. So granite in a 2k block and then breaking it down into a smaller chunk actually makes profit. So we've got 2k block of granite. I'll just price check one. So that is a price of 2.7k. And if we don't drop it, so we're going to right click and craft. And we're going to turn that into 4 blocks of 500 grams. And as you see, that is 5k per block. So you're turning a 2k block of granite into 20k. And I'll just show this again with your thing. So a 2k block is 2.7k. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So now those are done. So a 2k block turned into 4 500 gram blocks is 5k. And the actual block of granite you bought was 2.7k. So you're just under doubling your money. Which again, this is no real method to it, no real level. One crafting is obviously you can do it from the get-go and you can make some decent profit from it as well. What I would say, one from experience, these didn't buy massively quick, but again, do something else for it. However, the one annoying thing is obviously the first option is to drop and it's going to have to be a right click to craft. So that isn't the absolute best in the world. But yeah, in terms of ease, terms of level, that is very good. I think crafting granite is something like 4.4 mil per hour. So again, another thing very much you could do from beginning of the account as long as you've got some GP to access. make some money nice and early and nice and quick. So that is method number 2. Obviously both methods now have been over 4 mil per hour profit. This one is a little bit less at 2.2 mil profit per hour, but this has absolutely no requirements as well. We're going to have to head over to RD. Now to do this, we're going to have to commit a little bit of robbery first. So we need to go to Cafferby. And basically what we need to pick up is some insect repellent, which is what's going to force the bees away from the beehives. So all being well, it should be in this house here. There we go. It's the house east of the lodestone. So insect repellent. And then what you can do when you pick the insect repellent up, just throw it in your tool belt and that will be with you forever then. So let's go to Manor Farm. Now this one is a lot more click intensive than the rest. To a point. So where we want to go is to the beehives here. And what we want to be doing is right click and take honey. And it's only 1 per click. So you just need to be keeping on right clicking. Obviously this is a method for you to do like quite early in your account progress and like without much requirements. But it will actually net you just over 2.2 mil per hour for something which takes absolutely no requirements, just a little bit click intensive. Now if you do have a porter or your premier artifact, this can also bank it. But if you do need a bank, you've got options to bank really quick, and you've got the lodestone to take you straight to the farm again. So if we finish this info, so that is an info of honeycomb. It took less than a minute, and that is 45k. So you could do roughly over 1.4k, which would be very decent profit for something which takes no requirement. But that will be the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed. Obviously, these were 3 very low requirement methods. Only really major entry was the first one, which needed 10 construction. The rest can be done at level 1 and very like little effort or getting anything beforehand. You just need a little bit of GP for method 2 and 1. And the honeycomb you can do for absolute free. You just need to get the insect repellent. But as soon as it's in tool belt, you've got it forever. Probably do method 3 to access method 1 and 2 for bigger profit. And then go on from there. But I hope you enjoyed. If you have, please like, please subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video.